A very good evening to you all. I'm Dr. Henry Dungu, and this is Health Corner. Tonight we are going into traditional and complementary medicine, and I have special guests with us in the studio. But allow me to welcome you all to tonight's program. Before we continue, allow me to introduce our guests. I have Nicole Nezo, who is a phytotherapist. Of course, I don't know that word. And she is, I think, going to explain to us what it means. Welcome to the program, Nicole.
Thank you.
We also have Hajat Aisha Nakasujja. Many of you have heard about Aloysia Organic. She's with us tonight to talk to us about what she has for us. Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Doctor.
She also knows Luganda. So for some of you who might want to ask her in Luganda, please do not hesitate. She'll be able to respond to your questions in Luganda. But just to let you know that traditional medicine and or complementary or herbal medicine is actually recognized by the World Health Organization. Some of you have heard about the Beijing conference, which was adopted to promote the safe and effective use of traditional medicine. And it called on WHO member states and other stakeholders to take steps to integrate traditional medicine or complementary and alternative medicine into national health systems. Some people are thinking that, oh my God, we've gone into traditional medicine. Health Corner does health. This is health. Tell us, first of all, tell us who you are. People have never seen you on Health Corner. And then, what do you want to say about today?
Thank you so much, Doctor. Good evening, viewers. I'm Aisha Nakasujja, the CEO, Aloysia Organic Natural Health Products. I'm a nutritionist. I've been in this business of herbal medicine for the last 16 years. I thank God I wouldn't have been in existence up to this time. But because of the efficacy and the effectiveness of the products that we are using, organic natural health products, we do research, we grow these medicinal plants on large scale. We have a factory, we extract them. Then we have clinics where we dispense the products from. We are located on Shore House, Bomba Road, Plot 1, on ground floor. We have many, many clients, and we thank God that herbal medicine and nutritional part of it has done a lot in the country and even worldwide.
Well, we are going to get more from you. Let's hear from Nicole.
Thank you.
You've said you're a phytotherapist, and of course we got totally lost. Who is Nicole, and what do you do?
Okay, thank you. I'm really happy to be here. So phytotherapy is a relatively new term that was coined for registered medical herbalists in the UK, and then was adopted in Canada and the US. So that's where I'm from. I'm from Canada. I did a bachelor's degree in science and specialized in phytotherapy or medical herbalism. It's not yet registered as a medical field and integrated into the medical system in Canada or the US, but it is in the UK, the United Kingdom as well. So.
Wow, now we have an idea of where we are. We are from Canada. Which part of Canada are you?
British Columbia.
British Columbia. The good thing is that I've not been to BC, but I plan to go there one of these days. And we are from Shore House. That's where Aloysia Organic
Aloysia Organic headquarters is, and
that's
the factory is in Imperere. So we have medicinal gardens in Bombo and Wakiso. Then we have outgrowers. We give seeds, different types of species to farmers, different farmers in Nebi, Soroti, Masaka, and many parts of the country. So they grow the medicinal plants, then they sell to us.
So tonight, you've come here to talk to us about everything, right? Or there are some things you want to talk to us about?
Nutrition and herbal medicine.
Nutrition.
Yes.
So we move into nutrition.
Yes.
Where do you want to start?
I think
Why
many
nutrition
people,
and herbal?
Many people would like to know what nutrition is.
Okay, let's get to know what it is.
we need to eat something or to drink something that has value to our health. We don't need to eat anything because
Just
you need to know.
For the sake of eating.
For the sake of eating, yes. So you need to know, most especially, somebody would love to know or would have known her or his blood group. Then what is best for that big blood group. Then what nutritional contents or amounts should be taken on a daily basis, and minimal. We really have a lot in herbal medicine, and because we use different types like cabbage, hibiscus, lemongrass, many things, herbs, trees, and vegetables and fruits and so on.
Maybe I'll go back to, you know, many times we talk about one's immune system or the body immunity. Maybe I'll go to Nicole. What are the different types of body immunities, if I may use that?
Yeah. Okay, so there are two main types of body immunity that your immune system has, and one is called the innate immune system, and the other is called the adaptive immune system. The innate immune system is the first thing that you see when you get a cut on your arm. Your innate immune system takes over, and it, you know, makes redness, swelling, all of the symptoms that you would associate with your immune system when you get a cold, when you have a flu. It's your immune system creating that body response. That's your innate immune system. It's primordial, it's prehistoric. It's ingrained into us. You're born with it.
So we don't acquire that, we're born with it.
Yes, we're born with that.
Okay.
The adaptive immune system grows over time. So it comes on a lot slower. It is intelligent, so it creates antibodies or antigens for different diseases, different pathogens. So they say you can never get the same cold twice, but there are millions of different cold viruses.
So they keep on changing.
Yeah, so they keep on changing, yes. But that's the adaptive immune system is what vaccines would work on, creating antibodies for that specific. So there are definitely lots of herbs, and nutrition plays a large part in helping both your innate and adaptive immune system to be better, stronger, healthier. So
I see. So we have what we are born with, and we call that the innate system. And we also have something that we acquire. Our bodies do that because of what we are exposed to.
yes.
Where would you put immunization?
Well, definitely in the adaptive
Okay.
section. Yeah, vaccines and immunization definitely plays a part, because that's the part of your body, your immune system, that stores the information. So it's smart, it's intelligent, it does certain things where your innate is, you know, like the caveman hitting the animal or the pathogen over there.
I see. Well, for some of you who have just joined in, this is Health Corner, and we have guests from Aloysia Organic. We have Hajat Aisha Nakasujja, and also she's actually the CEO of Aloysia Organic, and Nicole Neso, I don't know if I've said your name rightly, I apologize for that. She's a phytotherapist, and basically this means medical herbalism, right? Medical herbalist. She's trained in that area to be an expert in that. We are discussing nutrition using traditional medicine. Is that right? Or
Traditional or herbal medicine?
or herbal medicine. What's the difference? Traditional medicine and herbal medicine?
It's all the same.
It's the same thing.
Yes.
Okay. I thought they're totally different. In the Beijing Declaration, one of the articles that was mentioned was that the knowledge of traditional medicine or medicines and treatments and practices should be respected, preserved, promoted, and communicated widely and appropriately based on circumstances in each country. I see now we are disseminating this knowledge, but then there's that clause they put in to be communicated appropriately. We've had a few challenges with traditional medicine, and sometimes maybe people communicating above what we expect. What do you have to say about that? Any of you can respond.
Well, I think that there's a lot of misinformation because a lot of the traditional medicine is oral traditions. They're handed down. And so if that oral tradition gets disrupted, then the information gets lost or pieces get. So when you look at common names, for instance, certain tribes can have the same common names for completely different plants that have completely different actions, and yet they're called the same thing, and that breeds misinformation when someone from the West tries to take that information and go, okay, well, this plant is good for this, but really it's a completely different plant from a completely different place. And so you don't see that much with TCM or traditional Chinese medicine because they were very good record keepers. But a lot of the other traditional medicines are oral traditions, which is too bad. But it's good, though, that there are people like Aisha and Alosia that are taking up that and making products using their traditional medicine in an effective way.
In an effective way.
Yes.
You know, I think that's extremely important because we have so many people who claim to be practicing herbal medicine. But when in actual fact, they're doing something different. I don't know if you've come across this, Hajat, that maybe not everyone is going to give us the right information. Do you think there's a problem there?
Of course there is, but we are so thankful to the government. The government has helped us a lot. We have an umbrella. We deal directly with the Natural Chemotherapeutics Research Laboratory.
The Ministry of Health.
Yeah, Ministry of Health. Dr. Grace Nambati is the director. Then we deal directly with the National Drug Authority. So for us, we do research, we mix the product, we take it to Natural Chemotherapeutics Research Laboratory. They do the tests and they recommend what they have found in. Then we proceed to National Drug Authority. Right now we are having a food supplement. It is in the pipeline to be certified with the Uganda National Bureau of Standards.
Okay.
So I think we are taking a step.
Am I right to say that you guys are a bit different from, you know what we know, the traditional, where someone tells you if you use Biden pilosa, we used to call that sere. If you use that,
technology is advanced, and we're always advised by the government, even the umbrella that is taking us, that we need to rebrand, to keep on progressing. Fine, you have the good and effective herbal product or herbal medicine, but we need really to know, you got it from where, how do you mix it, bring it for further checkups, and it needs to be certified. And the government has given us a good platform to see that herbal medicine and these food supplements that we are making, they are given a chance to be certified.
okay.
So we really, as I've told you, that we have a factory. So we have food scientists, chemists, pharmacists, and so on. That's why we are able to get Nicole from Canada to come and put in a hand.
All the way from British Columbia to here.
All the way. And we have many specialists because we need each other to come up with the best.
Okay. You know, recently we had a professor from one of the universities, and he does pharmacognosy.
Okay.
And he used to come here with his plants and says that they extract medicines from them. Would I be right to say that what you guys are doing are similar to that?
It is even beyond.
It's beyond that.
It's even beyond that.
Tell us
I've
more.
visited many countries. I visited Netherlands, I visited China, America, and many more. But herbal medicine is really good. It is effective. It depends on the way. How do you make that medicine? How do you come up with your research? How do you present your products? And how effective the products are?
Okay. you want to say something?
Yeah, I was just going to say that different parts of the plant can be used for completely different things. So take Calendula officinalis. Are you familiar with it?
No, I don't have an idea what you're talking about. What is it?
Marigold.
It's called what?
Marigold?
Now, tell us in
Marigold, it's
Uganda.
a foreign plant.
It's a foreign plant.
Yes.
Oh my
Even
God.
echinacea is a very good plant, but still
Which
it's
one?
a foreign plant. Echinacea.
Yeah.
You have to use
Echinacea.
a language that we understand. Okay. I wish I had samples of
We
these.
have,
and we
fine,
see.
we have local plants, but we have those ones which are foreign. They don't have local names.
Yeah.
So
but
you
still-
import them here?
Some of them are naturalized here, and
Okay.
some of them are being grown and harvested. Yeah, for medicine.
Sorry to interrupt. You continue with what you're
Oh,
saying.
yes, So in Marigold's case, the flowers can be extracted in 2 different ways. The rest of the plant is essentially inert. It doesn't have much pharmacological action.
Okay.
So if you extract the plant at a 25% alcohol dilution called a tincture, you get an amazing remedy for skin conditions. And if you extract the flower, the same part, at a 90% alcohol extraction, you get something that is completely different because you're extracting different chemicals, need different things. So it's the same with a root. If you try to do just an infusion where you're just adding boiling water, you're not going to get very much. Whereas if you boiled it for some time, you would extract more of the phytochemicals. So it's fine to say that this plant has this and can be used for this, but if you don't know how to extract those things properly and preserve them, then it's not really going to be effective for what you're saying it's effective for.
Okay. Well, this is very interesting. And
There is also another
I'm
problem.
learning a lot. Before we do that, I think let's go for a quick break.
Okay.
When we come back, we are going to continue with our discussion on these important medicines and also have a discussion about nutrition and how it relates to and the immune system. Until when we get back, keep watching.